What up? Okay, so I got a text from the manager, Danny Leather. He sent me an email with documents that I need to sign. So that's cool. At first, I was like about to freak out, but I things always work out because the Most High got my back. So the first document didn't give me the option to sign. The second document did. So I messaged him saying that, and I was like, I'm gonna try and figure it out. And then he texted me back, and he was like, well, what you're gonna have to do is print them off, sign them, and then scan them back to me. So in order to do that, because the ex took the computer as well as the printer, um, I'm gonna have to go to the library, and I'm gonna have to pay for that, which is okay because once again, like the Most High has my back. So, but for the time being, to be honest, it's like very cool outside. It's October the 17th. We are officially into autumn. Oh my goodness. Just like 2 weeks ago, I was complaining because of how hot it was. Like, it was actually very, very, very hot. It was so uncomfortable. It was like stifling. But now it's like cooler. So, like, that's fine. And I'm happy about it because, I'm just not excited about the winter. And, like, well, anyway, I'm not gonna. The only day that matters is today. So, anyways, I'm gonna go for a walk before I go to the library and do that because, like, I can already feel the stress trying to like build up inside me, and I'll be darned if I let this man stress me out. And he's not. He's not even like. Anyway, not that you have to be physically intimate with somebody, but to be honest, the only man that can do that is like one that like is doing something or eating something, and he's doing neither. He's not even paying my bills yet, you know. And like I told y'all how he disappeared on me. Sorry to keep playing with my hair, but this is like so cute, right? I think I'm just gonna stick with this kind of like texture and style until I do something permanent with my hair. I was like thinking about like dreadlocking it or locking it because it's not dreadful, but like I have commitment issues, and right now I don't have like the wherewithal to like upkeep with myself. Like, I took a shower yesterday for the first time in like days, like maybe like 3 or 4 days. I know it's gross. Like, I shower for like work and things like that, but like when I'm by myself, I'm just like a shell of a person. Unfortunately, like that's where I'm at. And like, but I washed my face today and I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna go for a really long walk, and then I'm gonna make my way over to the library, and I'm gonna spend some good money just so that I can get a job to make money. Isn't it crazy how you have to like have money to make money, like in every regard? Like, because I know a lot of these millionaires, these billionaires, these entrepreneurs, like these people who like were well off to begin with, they're always like, you know, a rich person will invest like $100 while a poor person will spend it on. It's like, yeah, I need to eat. What are you talking about? My nerves are a wreck. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a bottle of wine, okay? Because otherwise I can't sleep. Because we live in a nightmare. The hell? Yeah. And it's like, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you that you're so financially stable, child. But we're struggling out here. But you know what? Don't let them know. Don't let them know until the time is right. Vulnerability episode 2. Anyway, so yesterday I ate an apple for the first time in like months. My friends, if you're not allergic to apples and your bowels aren't moving, like they're stiff, eat yourself an apple. I got the surprise of a lifetime this morning. This better not taste like root beer. Oh, you know what? NW is great for everything other than that. Like, why do y'all guys insist on serving root beer? Root beer doesn't even taste like anything. You know what's crazy? My husband's favorite. Sorry, I thought I heard a light come on. Anyway, My husband's favorite drink is a root beer. Like, ew. I feel the same way about root beer, the same way that I feel about Dr. Pepper. Like, what are y'all doing? Don't even taste like nothing. Weird. Strange. Okay. So I'm going for a walk. I'm gonna wear I don't even care what I look like. I'm wearing sweatpants. These are my favorite sweatpants. Hang on. I'm about to do a dangerous maneuver. Woohoo! I'm gonna wear my Naruto shirt. I know I was wearing a Naruto shirt yesterday. I swear I'm not obsessed with Naruto. It's just like, well, I mean, like, he's an inspiration for real. But like, oh, also, oh, I don't think, okay, I don't think that I have ADHD, but I might. So just don't, if you're not into that, don't watch my videos. So I was gonna say, these videos, I'm gonna, like, once I put them out, I'm gonna try to be like regular in uploading, because, like, to be honest, now that I'm at the place where I'm at, I don't want to be an influencer. I just want to, like, document my journey for myself, and if it just so happens to be on a public platform and, like, somebody else can get inspired from it, then that's okay. That's something that I'm at peace with, because as much as, like, we try to hold ourselves accountable, and we should allow the Most High to hold us accountable, it's good to, like, for people to be like, hey, you can't do that, you can't say that, you know what I mean? So it is, like, I know, like, yesterday I said something, like, about non-believers. That was specific to that. I'm not contradicting myself today. I'm just saying, like, being held accountable is different from people just, like, judging you on the fly because they don't want to work on themselves, and so then they'll, like, be like, well, I thought you believed. I thought, you thought about Sky Daddy and you pray all the time. It's like, please, please, you know? So, yeah. I think also this is why I need to go for a walk, because, like I said, I don't think that I have ADHD, but there's something going on in my brain. And I have a theory. Okay, here. Okay. So, you know, like, how there was Vine, right? And then there was, like, TikTok. There is TikTok. You know how it was Musically at first, and then it's TikTok now? Okay, yeah. So even before that, I used to, like, go on Funny Junk, and I don't go on Funny Junk anymore. Don't go on 4chan. I used to go on there to watch very nefarious things, okay? Like, disgusting. Like, disgusting. Um, but yeah, like, so you spend, like, so much time on those websites or apps or whatever, and you just, like, rifle through things, and you, like, laugh, you cry, you, like, think, blah blah blah, and then, like, 2 hours have gone by, and it's like you didn't even retain any of that. You just, like, went through the motions, and, like, the dopamine and the serotonin and all that other stuff. And so then in real life, you get bored really easily. So I don't think that I have ADHD. I just think that I'm living in the modern world, and I have to adjust. It's just so hard, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to get back into my art. Like, instead of, like, spending a lot of my time on the internet, because, like, why? Why do I need to spend time on the internet for? What I need to do is freaking heal, bro. We're living in the end times, okay? What I need to be doing is reading scripture and sleeping. Like, literally going to sleep is, like, the blessing of life. Like, I've started, like, dreaming again. After my husband left, I started dreaming again. And yes, it's partially because, like, I no longer, like, get so blackout drunk. Because I'm telling you, like, look, bless his heart, but, like, that that person was a nuisance. He's very much so a blessing in many ways. But, like, like how people will be, like, blessing in disguise. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was wild. And I don't blame him, like, for my drinking. No, like in the same way that I don't blame my mom for, because like I started. Okay, you guys will get the whole like tea like one day for sure. But anyway, um, I just like tied my hair up with my own hair, but I want like a hair tie in there. And then I'm gonna go for that walk, and then I'm gonna go to the library. And like I said, I have to spend like a little bit of coin, but like it's okay. Like it's worth it. Oh my goodness. Yesterday I went to the library and I printed off a resume because I've been going to Money Mart. It was like a last resort. And because I was just like, okay, like I need like shoes for work. I need food. Like I said yesterday, like I'm the only person who knows how hungry I am. I'm the only person who knows like because the shoes that I have right now, child, uncomfortable, but it's okay. It's okay. We're moving up. Like I said, like I'm gonna sign those papers and I'm gonna do all these things, but I'm not gonna let it stress me out because like I feel like it's trying to stress me out. And like right now, I'm just like I want to go for a walk and I want to like enjoy the cold air. So I went to the library and I printed my resume, my updated resume out, and it cost 40 cents. And I know to like the average person, it's like, oh, 40 cents, whatever, But I'm just like 40 cents is 40 cents, the hell, you know? And I know, like, and not even like the average person. I think, like, I'm thinking to my past self where I'm just like, I've been, like, so frivolous. Yeah, frivolous and, like, just so, like, oh. And money is just money. Like, it actually isn't worth anything until you're broke. Um, but whatever. I'm not broken. I am actually, but it's like good. It's in a good way. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna go to library. Oh yeah. So yeah. So then I printed off that resume, that updated resume, because the lady that I've been speaking to, who was so kind, by the way. I'm not gonna say her name, but she's so pretty and so cute, and she's like so cutely pregnant, and she would get her husband. Like the first time that I went there, I told her I was like, I'm starving. Like this is the only reason I'm here. Like I need money so that I can like get money, like get groceries or like something. You know what I mean? And she literally called her husband, and he was the mailman. Not no, at least he has a job, and he's doing his thing. Like, and we all get mail. It's whatever. So yeah, the Wendy's was across the street, and she like got him to buy me a burger and her a burger, and so like we're both sitting there eating, and I was like, okay, I don't know if you've ever felt this. Have you ever like been so hungry that when you start eating, you kind of feel emotional? Like I literally started tearing up. I was like, wow, like it's been a while. Not like that I like hadn't been eating anything, but like it's like you get to a point where it's like it's not enough, like, and not like in terms of like gluttony, but like it's not enough. And like this is something else that I've been thinking about because I've like shed a lot of like excess fat that like I haven't wanted in a while. And while I'm happy about it, it makes me sad that it took literal poverty, to get me to that place. And then it reminds me of like Marilyn Monroe. Um, I remember when she was like struggling to get to the point where she ended up, she couldn't eat, and people were just like, "Oh my goodness, fabulous!" And it's like, okay, like it's so weird. The society that we live in is so weird. So, um, so then I handed in that resume, the updated one, and she was like, "I'm sorry, we're not hiring." And I was like, she was like, you should go on the website, like, because I that's what I first did before I left. I went on, if you go on any website and you scroll down and you go into their contact information, there's usually a section that says careers. And so that's what I did. I went into careers and I typed in St. Catharines. It didn't pop up. Excuse me. And so it didn't pop up because there are no job offerings. My ring is like breaking, and like I don't want to keep wearing it in case it like breaks. Yeah, I won't wear this one. So I was just like, no, I did check it because like that would have been the easier way, like the faster way and the cheaper way, because then you don't have to like print out, anything. When then she just took it and she's like, well, I'll let you know if anything opens up. I'm not upset. I'm not angry at anybody, but like that was 40 cents out of my pocket that I spent to print out a resume, to bring it to you. And I took so long to do it too. And I felt like kind of like bad. I was just like, she's told me this for like a long time. And like, I'm just like not hesitating, but like I've literally like been selling so many things. Like just to alleviate, first of all, a lot of stuff because I need to move into a smaller place. But like just to get a little extra change, just to get like little snacks and like drinks and things like that, because like just because you're living in poverty, babe, doesn't mean that you have to be unhappy. It really don't. And you know what, I'm not about to start selling my pum pum, but I understand why people do that, because these niggas really be out here and they're like, oh, you're so pretty, you're such a good conversationalist, blah 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 blah. Well, then pay me. Do it. Because if we were living together and I'm doing your laundry and I'm doing your dishes and I'm sucking you and I'm doing all sorts, pay me. In the Western world, marriage might as well be prostitution in very many ways. Like, it's very transactional. Pay me. It's that simple. Give me a second. And so now I'm going to say something controversial because, like, I know there's a lot of, like, conservative men. And, like, I love me a conservative man, especially a white one. But, like, no, white boys are off the roster. You're done. You're cut off, bro. Anyway, like, I get why they have the values they do because, like, the system is, like, set up a certain way. And so then the women follow, right? Because, like, I would love to be a trad wife, but, like, I'm not about the bullshit. Like, I'm not about to suck your... I'm not about to kiss your butt. Just because, you know what I mean? Like, there's more to life than that. Even if you're, like, handsome. Like... like Matt Walsh is like, that's daddy, you know what I mean? And like I'm happy for him and his wife. Hang on a second. But like it couldn't be me. When I say I'm like child free, it's I'm not wasting my life, Matt. It's because I have a brain and I can see things that are happening and I can make decisions for myself. Okay. So, but I understand because, like, as a white woman, you would be like, okay, let me just like shuffle in, like, and not ruffle any feathers, and let me just like get my lick. Everybody's trying to get their lick, you know what I mean? But like, as much as what did Malcolm X say? The least respected woman is the least respected person is a black woman. Yeah, that may be true, but at least we gain fortitude from that. You know what I mean? Like, there's some softies that are... I'll be reading, like, stories on either Reddit or YouTube and stuff like that. And, even like I said, we connected over our divorces. my manager, she said she had left. She had literally like built up the courage to leave this guy after 10 years. And then her son. And see, this is the child. Let me tell you about internalized misogyny when it comes to having like mom, like when you have a son. And it's nobody's fault. I'm not even blaming her. I'm not like, it's just something that like reminded me of that. He was like, he literally was like, you should give dad another chance, like type deal, like that kind of vibes. And then she went in for another 10 years. I'll be darned, bro. I was only married for 4 years. 4 years. But I knew that guy since I was 13. And you know how they say, they're like, oh, don't make fun of boys. Like, their egos are too fragile. Don't say that to a boy. Like, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll turn around and be like, he's pulling your hair because he likes you. Okay.